Hello and welcome to the 20th of December edition of the 24 Days of Root Beer. Today we are going to be having the Polar Draft Style Root Beer. I'm Mark.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Olivia.
Alright, special guest, world renowned, back from her first semester in the university environment. It is my younger sister, Mark's older sister, Olivia Grace. We're not going to say the last name because you don't need to know who we are. She will be joining us in the Root Beer review today, and maybe in the coming days too. We'll see. We'll see how today goes. Olivia, welcome. How are you?
Pretty good. Excited to try root beer.
What are your thoughts on the root beer, the reviews you've seen so far, and your thoughts on root beer in general?
They're pretty entertaining. I like root beer decently enough. I like it when it's like vanilla-ish.
Decently enough, folks. There you have it. All right, Mark. So, what can you tell us about Polar besides the fact that Polar beverages have been, quote, making bubbles since 1882?
Well, so like Eric just said, they were established in 1882 by someone named Dennis Crowley. Dennis Crowley's middle name was actually Mark, so that's pretty cool. My name's also Mark.
You don't say.
And so that's, a fun fact. But something interesting is that in 1994, Coca-Cola actually brought Polar to court for basically defamation in one of their ads because a polar bear threw away a Coca-Cola can, and so they're saying it was damaging their reputation. And Coca-Cola actually won that court case, and so Polar had to change their ad. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, but how about some more positive history, folks? Like Mark said, over 130. Wait, 130? Yeah, 130 years in. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 130 years in the beverage business. As Mark kind of alluded to, Dennis Crowley originally established his beverage company as kind of an extension of his whiskey distilling business. However, obviously, Polar brand, as we currently know it, is not really directly involved in the alcohol business, although they do make a variety of mixers. Some of the products they make besides this draft style root beer, namely their various seltzers, mixers, like I said again, for alcoholic adult drinks, and also something I found kind of interesting. This is what they call is their part of their Polar soda line of beverages, but they also have a separate cane sugar soda line, which is also a separate root beer. So this isn't distinctly labeled as their cane sugar soda. So let's see how that impacts the taste by comparison. Again, New England based, so we're kind of right on the border of New England, but we'll see how it tastes as we get into this. So let's open up this baby. No bottle opener needed today. Did fall on the ground. Clutch. All right. Interesting aroma, folks. Let's get to this pour. All right, pour your own pour. Love you, Grace. It's a clean smell. Also, you didn't mention the sugar, did you?
No.
Sugar content, very manageable, very reasonable. 21 grams. That's probably the least sweet one we've had so far.
28.
28. Oh no.
Per 8 fluid ounces.
8 ounces. So I think this is 16.
I don't think so. I think it's 12. But like we said, it's not too sugary, folks. I don't think so. So let's see how that impacts the taste. Mark, give it a smell. What do you think, kid?
Definitely smells like root beer.
Distinct root beer smell, not overwhelmed by any other ingredients or anything like that. I saw a complaint online that the ingredient list, someone was saying it's too short. Folks, that's not a bad thing. Another warning label, Mark. Contents under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Cap may blow off, causing eye or other serious injury. Good thing you got your glasses. Bottled under the authority of Polar Corp. That's a pretty cool name, Polar Corp. PolarBev.com. All right, so let's get to tasting kits. What do you say? Three-way cheers. We pulled it off. Wow, that's very. I can taste seltzer. Wow, the seltzer presence it's there.
Yeah.
This might be the most subtle soft drink I've ever had.
Yeah.
Not sugar at all.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think it's basically just like seltzer with like a small hint of root beer flavored.
It's like if you watered down root beer.
But folks, honestly, I'm hating it because you guys know I'm not into the crazy sugar. And I'm usually not a seltzer person either. But it's not too heavy on the carbonation, which I like. Mooch Olivia, excuse me, that nickname Mooch. Sorry, viewers. Just gave away a family secret right there. I lost my train of thought. So not too seltzery, not too sugary, which I kind of like. Watered down, but in a good way. It's probably the first time that's ever been used in the positive connotation, the term watered down, but I like it. Thoughts?
Like Eric said, the lack of like flavor is not necessarily a bad thing, because at least in my opinion, the still tastes like, although not necessarily like a root beer, it does still taste like a good beverage, I guess you could say, and so it still tastes pretty good.
Yeah, I really do enjoy it. All right, I guess I'll toss out the first score. Olivia, as you know, it's no whole numbers. So, folks, am I gonna do it? I think I'm gonna do it. Another tie atop the mountain. Polar brand, 8.5.
Wow.
Air horn. Very good, folks. Like I said, this is something I never knew a root beer could be. And I'm not exaggerating. It's a very different taste, but I really like it. Draft style. Draft style, folks. What do we got next? Who wants to go next?
I'm gonna give it a 7.4.
Elaborate.
Because I like it as a drink. I'm not a big soda person, so I like that it's not like super sweet or anything. But I just think in terms of root beers, like I would want like a little bit more of a stronger flavor.
Mark?
I'm gonna go right in the middle for basically combining their reasons with 7.99.
Ooh,
So-
2 decimal places.
Yeah, right in the middle, because that lack of flavor still it tastes like a bit watered down, but it still tastes good. So like a combination of what they said gets it right in the middle. So
Very unique, folks. I wish they had this in like a single serving size, not like a liter. That's a little too big to have in one serving, to be honest. But I'll definitely have it again. Like I said, Tide, very different from Genuine Hank's, but I think just as deserving of such a high mark, at least on my end. And both of them give them pretty solid scores too. So, Polar Root Beer as we enter the final 5 days of our 25th. No, because 20, 21, 22, 23,
This is 20.
24. Yeah, 20, 21.
today is 20. We are
Yeah, that's the final 5.
21, 22, 23,
20.
We already
Today's
Today's
we're
20.
entering it. We're entering
20,
the last
21,
5.
22, 23,
Today we
24.
entered the last 5.
He said today we're entering, as
Yes,
in,
we are. So today's the 20th. So we're entering the final 5.
oh, as in,
Folks,
He doesn't
this
know what
is
he's
why
talking
he didn't
about.
get. This is why he didn't get 100 on the most recent math test.
Okay. Anyway,
All right. So any closing remarks?
Eric doesn't know what he's talking about.
But I do. Anything else for our esteemed guest?
nope. I'm just happy to be on break.
And we're glad to have her home, folks. Another member of we're missing one other sibling, but maybe we'll get her on a beer review too. Dun dun dun. Stay tuned. Shout out to Nova Cats tomorrow. Big game against the number 1 team in the nation, Kansas Jayhawks. V's up. Let's see if they can pull the upset. V for Villanova. V for victory. RB for root beer. See you tomorrow.